Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to Popcorn in Bed, and welcome back to Scary But Not Too Scary October. Trademark.
Emphasis on the not too scary.
Yes, which is exactly what this is, I think, I hope.
Stress is stress.
So, we are watching Zodiac.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
She's just...
and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I know. I see. It's going to be
What a
fun.
cast.
What a cast is right. So, David Fincher. David
We're not great at
F. David F. is the director. I don't know directors other than he directed The Game, which we watched really recently.
We did.
And I think from what I've heard, this is the same kind of vibe, like suspense, thriller.
Trying to figure it out, a little bit of mind game. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I can do that.
Okay, but then the catch is it is about
Like a butt.
a serial killer. Have you heard of the Zodiac killer?
I thought it was a myth. Is it real?
Yeah.
Oh, fetch.
Here's the thing. We're not like, a lot of our friends are true crime girlies.
Yeah.
I'm not that. You're not that.
Absolutely.
I tried to be
not.
for like 1 minute and I had nightmares.
I would just be like scared all day, every day.
Yeah. I tried to listen to the cold pot. Like I just, anyways.
No.
As far as I know, I'm pretty sure the Zodiac killer never has been caught. Like I'm pretty sure it's unsolved still. But I feel like it was so long ago that he's like probably dead.
Yeah.
I think it was like in the 6, 7, I don't know. Anyway, so we're watching
We're
that.
gonna see how this goes.
Jake
It's not like I'm
Gyllenhaal.
already anxious today.
Mark Ruffalo and Robert Downey Jr. It's gonna be fun. So
It's a great cast.
yeah, and I love investigative dramas, and I think
Yeah.
from what I've been told, it focuses more on like the investigation and that.
Okay.
But then I feel like if I know
long as we don't
that he has
see
that
a
it
lot of
hasn't
the
been
death,
solved,
Then I feel like I'll be.
I feel like I'm gonna miss a payoff if they don't
Oh
solve
yeah,
it.
and I didn't know that, and then you just spoiled that for me. Shoot.
Well, I feel like that's a general knowledge, but I could be very wrong.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Sometimes I just say things like you said in another reaction, but
I don't know. We don't.
could be making it up. IDK. Okay, here we go. If you want to vote on polls, there's going to be a few really fun ones. A creature feature going up. Patreon.
feature.
Don't forget to. Really?
Well, no, but just that it rhymes.
Oh. I'm like, you want to watch Arachnophobia with me?
No.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's watch Zodiac. We didn't talk about our shirts.
I know.
Make the right kind of music. He looks like the fourth.
Where have you been?
Mouse.
Mouth.
Mouth.
Right?
Yeah. One Tree Hill.
Let's go someplace quiet.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. I hate knowing what this film is about. Oh, fetch. Okay.
You seem weird. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
I'm cold.
You're cold on the 4th of July.
Shut up.
Are you so anxious right now? You could die.
Yeah, my hands are really sweaty.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell him to leave?
Stay in the car.
Does she
Drive
know
away.
who he is?
I don't know. Drive away.
Why did she all of a sudden at the burger place say,
Was that your husband?
she has a husband? Get out of there.
Yeah, why are they not driving yet? Oh gosh. I'm not loving her lack of movement.
Man, you really creeped us out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh my gosh.
He's still alive?
I want to report a double murder. If you go 1 mile east on Columbus Parkway, you'll find kids in a brown car. I also killed those kids last year. Goodbye.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Oh my gosh, so it's like a game to him.
Yeah, I think he was the one who like sent the letters. Okay, so what's your zodiac sign?
I feel so much stress right now.
Look, it's Jake.
We love Jake.
I'm a Sagittarius. You know? Capricorn. Oh, that's a cute one. What's your like symbol or like
I don't know. It's
animal?
cool. A dog, maybe.
A dog. Oh, a reporter.
Okay. My heart is just pounding, and I just feel so anxious right now. If this is something with the letters, you were just trying to talk about, Cassie, so freaking help me.
Well, it's gonna help us solve the case.
No. I don't want to know.
What's on the crime beat? Janice in date.
What's up, Iron Man?
You need to see this.
Dear editor, this is the murderer of the 2 teenagers last Christmas at Lake Herman and the girl on the 4th of July.
I want you to print this cipher on the front page of your paper. If you do not print this cipher by the afternoon of Fry, I will go on a kill rampage Fry night.
Oh.
It's unsigned except for a symbol.
Does that look like a gun sign?
He wants his code in the afternoon edition.
This man is talking about shooting 12.
Yeah, let's talk about a scoop.
Graysmith, don't you have a cartoon to finish?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to check if you had an unsolved firearm-related homicide on Christmas and maybe one on July 4th.
You guys got one too?
We'll go on page 4.
What do you say, $20, whoever cracks the psycho's name?
He won't give his name.
What do you think the consequence for not going front page is going to be?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Grab your book. Now go get your jammies on.
You single dad?
I think so.
Hey, take a gander at this coat thing.
Okay.
Paul Avery.
Robert Graysmith. I've been here 9 months.
You were right, by the way. You didn't give his name.
Who cracked it?
A history teacher and his wife, Salinas.
That's cool. They beat up the CIA and
The best part of it is that when I die, I will be reborn in paradise. Then all that I have killed will become my slaves in my afterlife.
How does one do that?
What was his name?
I like
Paul?
puzzles. I do them.
Oh.
he likes puzzles.
Paul. Yes, Tim. Editorial now.
Very well.
He's so him.
Yeah,
still.
I know.
And he gave himself a name.
This is the Zodiac.
Oh boy.
1.5 months later. Oh no.
Oh gosh. Oh, they look.
Somebody else is here.
It is a public park.
We're behind that tree.
All right, so he's taking a leak.
No, if you have forward feeling, just get up and leave.
Oh my gosh.
Don't move. We're not gonna do anything, okay? You know, I might be able to help you.
He's a sociology major.
Here's the keys. Don't get up. I want her to tie you up.
I feel like
I'm never gonna be okay after this. I
was
feel like
gonna
he's gonna do this and then just kill them anyways.
this is a copycat. Like, do you think he would really wear that and like
I don't know.
want money and keys?
Getting closer, I might be able to get that gun.
Don't get any ideas. I'm not. I killed a guard escaping from prison in Montana. I'm not afraid to kill again. What was the name of that prison? Hey, you said it was in Montana, right? Taking your car, then going to Mexico.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Was that thing even loaded?
That's a dumb question.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe close your eyes.
This is all gonna be okay.
Maybe close your eyes.
Me?
Yeah. You.
Okay. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Oh my gosh. 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 I can hear it. I can't.
Okay, not a copycat.
I want to report a murder. No, a double murder. They were in a white Volkswagen Carmen.
Is this him?
I'm the one that did it.
Boy lived, the girl didn't. Again. God, could you imagine surviving something like that? Wheat, mother of Christ, what are you drawing?
Kid at the lake. This is what he said the Zodiac was wearing.
He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't curse.
And he's back.
I knew it.
Weirdo.
The most dangerous game. It's a movie about a cat who hunts people for sport.
Who's that?
That's Count Zaroff.
Zaroff with a Z?
Oh. What?
I feel ill.
Let's just pretend it's not a true story.
You did that! I did this thing! Ah!
So, what do you think he'll do next?
Oh my gosh! Sweet freaking mercy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is not very fun.
I did.
Oh, why did they play this song? Oh my gosh.
I've been with my bride all night. She can vouch.
Mark Ruffalo. I love Mark Ruffalo's voice. 2 Avengers in this.
Yeah. 3. Well, he's not an Avenger, but he's in a superhero movie.
Oh,
he's in
Jake-
Spider-Man.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Any witnesses?
Kids who called it in saw the suspect from that window. Described him as a white male, glasses, crew cut, stocky.
I'm so glad Mark Ruffalo's a cop and not the killer.
Yes.
When I hadn't seen him yet, I was like,
gosh.
he's so.
You don't want any witnesses, so you tell him to go down a block. Pulls over.
I'll wait for him to put it in park because I'm smart.
He stops, puts it in park, boom. So why do you get in the front seat?
For the money.
But he's dead. You just reach over the seat, pull out his wallet. You don't have to go anywhere near the blood. Why do you get in the front seat?
Go look in the front seat. Oh, he's playing a sick game.
If I was her, I would like, just can't. Oh!
The SF police could have caught me last night if they had searched the park properly instead of holding road races with their motorcycles.
Gentlemen.
Why does he misspell words on purpose?
Yeah, I bet it is
Like-
like on purpose. And Jake's gonna figure it out.
Is he just like trying to show everyone how smart he is? Like,
I think he wants to be chased, right? And then that's like part of the game.
right.
Oh,
Worse.
Robert, you have a deadline?
Read the last part.
School children make nice targets. About the school bus some morning, just shoot out the front tire, and then pick off the kiddies as they come bouncing out.
Is it true they got a print off the cab?
Yeah, they got a partial in blood, but that is not for publication.
Hey, come on.
Did he say they got a print?
Commercial.
Partial. You're doing that thing, the thing we discussed, the thing that I don't like. Starts with an L.
Booming.
Yeah.
he's still him.
I know.
I'm asking all of you to please keep this confidential.
Except everyone's gonna go and tell their kids not to go home. Or not to go on the bus.
Yeah.
I feel like this doesn't happen because we would have heard it.
And your celery peanut butter, okay?
No, don't put him on the bus.
You know what? I'm gonna drive it today, okay?
Oh, but all those kids.
Similarities in the lowercase r's.
We have to release the bus threat.
Animal crackers.
Oh no.
Threatens to, quote, wipe out a school bus.
I'd like to set up a meeting with
Your survivor, Michael
He skipped town.
the only guy who's seen Zodiac without a mask is missing.
As soon as he got out, he split.
All we have are the wingwalker prints. Boot prints.
Tuned from the crime scene were made by size 10.5 wing walkers.
Point is, the first attack,
David Faraday and Betty Jensen.
they both died.
We didn't see that one.
Joe lives, Farron dies. Hartnell lives, Shepard dies. He gets so caught up with the women, he forgets to finish off the men.
Paul Stein is not.
Exactly.
Single male cab driver on Washington and Cherry doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Why does Zodiac kill him?
Yeah.
Someone claiming to be Zodiac called Oakland PD a half hour ago. He's going to call in on Jim Dunbar's morning show in 3 hours.
On television? All right. Let's go wake up Melvin.
Who's Melvin?
Probably a talk show host.
Glove box. Are these windows bulletproof?
Yes, Melvin. You don't have to lie down back there.
This man is a marksman.
Do you think he's eating the animal crackers because he's trying to stop smoking or something?
I don't know. It's just his favorite thing.
You'll be tracing the call.
Civic telephone says you need to keep him on the line for 15 minutes.
You know he's gonna stop it at like 14 minutes and 59 seconds.
Because he's no dummy.
Roll the tape. Get the tape.
Who am I speaking with?
This is the Zodiac speaking.
Oh, did you just get chills down your whole body?
Yes.
I'm sick. I have headaches.
Headaches. Sam?
We'd like you to know that we are not tracing these calls.
He's gonna keep going.
In small stints.
You need to tell me what your problem is.
I don't want to go to the gas chamber. I have headaches.
Do you want me to talk to the district attorney?
What?
That was my headache. I'm so sick. I'm going to kill them.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Let's meet and talk.
How about Old St. Mary's Church in Chinatown?
No, in front of the Daly City St. Vincent de Paul at 10:30.
Okay, so I thought he was like this genius sicko, but he does seem mentally ill and also like...
Don't they want to be like a little more inconspicuous?
Fellows certainly know how to put on a secret meeting.
Yeah, what do you think this is gonna tell us? The gas chamber, he killed a kid.
Pulled off the trace. Our Daly City no-show called from a mental institution. PD's operator is sure the man she talked to had a deeper voice.
Because he has been calling into the police
Right.
stations too, so they should have that.
Divorced. 2 kids.
What do you do for fun?
I love to read. I enjoy books.
Those are the same things. Why you been going through my trash? We'll come back to that. How'd you know he was going to send another code?
First one seemed too easy.
Right, this can no longer be ignored. What is it?
Who wouldn't make fun of it if you tried it? But who actually cracked the code? Just a simple substitution code like the one that we used to do as Boy Scouts in the first cipher.
You actually carry that around with you?
Why?
No reason.
What's the most common double consonant in the English language?
Consonant?
The double L.
Double L.
And what's the one
Consonant,
word that we
duh.
know that he'll use in here at least once?
Kill.
Right, kill. So the Hardens start looking for double symbols. So now they've got a repeating 4-letter word ending with 2 symbols that they assume stand for L. You got the K, you got your I, and you're on your way.
You can barely do a Sudoku.
But there are non-letter symbols, because there's all these medieval ones.
I thought they looked medieval too. But then I found a code written in the Middle Ages. That's what it's called. The Zodiac alphabet.
What's your angle? This is good business for everyone but you.
He's so...
How do you mean business?
He doesn't care about that.
Bill, there's not many basements in California.
I'll have Vallejo and Napa check with their city planners.
1.5 months later.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And it's Christmas time again. The first one was at Christmas, right?
Yes.
He tried to contact you here?
Several times I was out, but he spoke with my housekeeper.
So the one who called wasn't him.
I think it is him, because he's now communicating with him too.
I know, but the one guy...
Killing is his compulsion.
Could be, or maybe he just likes the attention.
I think the guy that called in was actually him.
I don't think it was. Remember they said his voice was too high and it came from a mental institution.
Then the other guy came... Oh, yeah, I guess.
I don't think... Then that's why he said, I think he came to me because he couldn't get in.
But he's talking about this... Well, I guess not the headaches.
Oh, gosh. Do not...
Oh, shoot. That looks like the same car with those 2 kids. Oh.
Why is she pulling over?
Is that a police car? You don't need to pull over?
Right rear wheel is loose. If you like, I could tighten the lugs up for you.
If you don't mind.
Well, you can't be too careful.
No. My
No.
Thank you.
Drive away as fast as you can.
Drive.
No, he probably took off the tire. He probably loosened
There's
it.
a baby. There's a baby.
I feel like he took the tire off.
Or like put a hole in it.
Oh, yeah, he loosened it.
This one I can't handle.
I can't do this. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no.
Must have been worse than I thought. I can give you a lift to a service station.
You're not getting in that car.
Okay.
Go with your gut. She knows something's weird.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know you had a baby.
Oh, is that okay?
The more the merrier.
I think we just passed a filling station.
Before I kill you, I'm gonna throw your baby out the window.
Is this still the same car?
I don't know.
They wouldn't make us watch it, right?
What happened to her?
Said she jumped from a car. I found her like this.
Where's the baby? I don't know.
Tried to kill me! My baby!
Where's her baby?
Oh my gosh.
You hid it?
In case he came back.
This is the Zodiac speaking.
Oh my
By the way, have you
gosh.
cracked the last cipher I sent you?
I shot a man sitting in a parked car with a .38 Zodiac 12 SFPD.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first mention of Kathleen Johns? That's very weird.
He's full of sh**. You don't know? Okay, look at this letter again, the part about Kathleen Johns.
Woman and her baby abducted.
Mm-hmm.
Car on fire.
Okay, now look at the article from the Bee. Seen it yet?
Everything in the letter already appeared in the article.
And he's done it before. Officer Richard Raditich, shot sitting in his car.
Zodiac claimed that he shot someone in their car.
The police already had somebody in custody. But took credit for it anyway, because he's in it for the press. If I show you something, you promise not to tell anyone?
Who would I tell?
Okay.
I'm kind of liking this
Yeah,
picture.
me too.
That's the only place that word and that symbol ever appeared together before the letters. Which ones can we actually confirm? There's 3 in Vallejo, 1 in Berryessa, the cabbie, that's it. Bobby, you almost look disappointed.
Not a peep in 4 months.
First, he won't shut up. Maybe we drove him underground.
311 at 582 Hay crossed a film.
Happy birthday, Bill.
Been a year. The corner of Washington and Cherry. On his birthday.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tell me it's not a piece of bloody shit. Leads coming out of the woodwork. This one guy down in Riverside, when I drive down to see him tonight. You want to tag along?
No, I have a date.
He wishes to remain anonymous. I wish to remain infamous. So we're going to get along great.
I don't know if he should go anywhere alone
Yeah,
with
he's going
anyone.
to meet someone that... He's at a friend, though, right?
You must be Melanie.
Which would make you Robert.
I would. How late am I? Do you know who Paul Avery is? I work near him, and he's going down tonight to track an anonymous tipster.
An anonymous tipster?
It could be an ambush. It could be the Zodiac.
Oh.
Don't you think it's kind of stupid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Paul has a gun.
but he's very bad at it.
And do you have to make a phone call?
Yeah, you know, when you were saying that the Zodiac...
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Melanie, I should go home and wait for the call.
Is this some sleazy plan to get me to go home with you?
What? No.
He's like the most opposite of sleazy person that's ever existed.
Got the food to go.
Okay, I think I like Melanie though.
Oh, hey, Paul.
If something happens to
At
Paul,
some
I'm gonna
point,
be so sad.
do you think that this is a bad idea when you're walking in like this?
You don't have to stay.
Are you kidding? This is the most interesting date I've ever had.
You're not going to believe this.
He's alive.
A 1966 Southern California murder that Avery now believes was the Zodiac's first victim.
What?
Riverside killer wrote to the press letters that I then took personally to the officer.
And what did this expert tell you?
What I knew in my gut, Ron, the handwriting matches Zodiac's.
Can someone explain to me why I'm reading about breaks in this case in the Chronicle instead of getting calls from you?
Dave? Hey.
Not a good idea, Paul.
Yeah.
Sherry Jo Bates attended Riverside Community College. She leaves with an unidentified male at closing. Her body's found the next morning in a parking lot, stabbed to death. A typewritten confession was sent to the Riverside Press Enterprise on November 29th. They all received these.
Double postage, just like Zodiac. How did Paul Avery get his hands on the exemplar?
I gave them to him. I also told him we don't think this is Zodiac. We got a guy we like for it.
It still could be Z. Problem is, the entire state already thinks it is. Well, there's your press agent. Talk to him about it.
Come peace. I don't want any trouble.
We already screwed up the amount of tips we got on this thing. And
Normally,
Riverside's telling me I'm on a
cooperative.
sniper. This may not be Zodiac. Does that matter to you?
Been a year and a half. You gonna catch this guy or not?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
8 months later.
Talked about shooting out the tires of a school bus and picking off the little darlings.
He actually used
Lee's into skin diving. I know he's been up to that lake a bunch of times.
Lake Berryessa.
What's skin diving? That sounds horrible.
Tell him when you put it together. About a year ago, there was a story about the Zodiac.
A year ago?
This guy Lee just lays out his entire evil plan to a fishing buddy.
I can buy that.
So why didn't Cheney contact us sooner?
He did. He just got lost in the shuffle.
Did Cheney have anything against Alan?
We're gonna do a full background check, but I gotta tell you, I like this guy.
Also, our guy is a pervert.
What about the handwriting?
Maybe he did it with
Was
his
this
other
the guy
hand.
from the interview?
Yeah, he was in the interview, but I can't remember who he is.
But not for Lee, right?
He's ambidextrous.
In everyday life, Alan uses his left hand. But he writes the Zodiac letters with his right hand. Different handwriting that he can't be linked to.
Where is he?
Vallejo. He works at Union Oil in Pinole.
We're just gonna go see him? Just 2 of them?
I know.
Mr. Allen, I'm Inspector Bill Armstrong. This is Inspector Dave Toski. And
Didn't they say he was short, though?
The informant notified us that you made certain statements. If they're true, they're quite incriminating.
Have you ever read or heard anything about the Zodiac?
It was first in the paper, but I didn't follow it after those first reports. I told all this to the other officer. I told him that I'd gone to Salt Point that weekend to skin dive. I was alone, but I met a couple there. I have their names at home if you want.
That would be great, Arthur.
Lee,
What?
Nobody calls me Arthur.
Were you ever in Southern California at any time in 1966?
Is this about the Riverside killing?
The watch. The Zodiac.
I used to go down there a lot.
What about the shoes?
Yeah, I saw him check out his boot.
Can't write with both hands.
My teachers tried to make me when I was a kid.
He also said that you made statements about killing school children.
Make him catch something.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Aren't angry about being fired from Valley Springs for touching your students.
I'm not the Zodiac, and if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
Does that sound like the voice?
Kinda.
That's a nice watch.
Thank you.
May I see it? Where'd you get it?
It's a Christmas gift from my mother 2 years ago.
You don't remember anyone you might have had a conversation with regarding the Zodiac?
Ted Kidder of Phil Tucker at Vallejo Recreation. The most dangerous game.
What?
The most dangerous game. That's why you're here, isn't it? It was my favorite book in high school. It's about this man who waits for people to get shipwrecked on his island. Because he was tired of hunting animals, he hunted the people for the chow.
It was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Do not let him go anywhere.
There you go.
No. You can't. Keep him there.
Thanks for your time.
I look forward to the day when police officers are no longer referred to as pigs.
Thanks.
He said he didn't follow it after the first murder.
Yeah.
Too morbid. And that was in the later letters.
So does anyone think this suspect warrants further investigation?
We'd like you to take a look at them.
Is that the brother?
I
Maybe.
think my brother's the Zodiac. Lee's always been troubled.
Is it true about the children?
Unfortunately.
We got a Christmas card from Lee a couple of years ago. He spelled it the exact same way. Christ Mass.
Would you still have that?
I can look for it.
What about the cop who...
I feel like this needs to go faster.
I know. I want to figure this out.
We struck out with the judge. Won't sign off on the warrant for Alan's house.
Why not?
Said it wasn't enough. Unless we bring him a handwriting map.
How are we going to get evidence if we can't toss the house? We need Alan's right hand. We can't get it without a warrant.
Are there other guys you should be looking at?
Only what?
2,300?
Okay, then.
Oh my gosh.
How is this
Insane.
How is this going to come together?
I don't know.
And what is Jake Gyllenhaal?
I feel like he's gonna figure it out. And I don't
But
know.
he isn't having access to any of the
I
information.
know. And has he been giving, like, he talked to Paul about the most dangerous game.
Right.
Did Paul tell them to the other people? The other people already know that? Or
Yeah.
are they gonna go talk to Paul Avery and then he's gonna say that and then he'll be like, bingo.
Light bulb.
Yeah.
Paul? Are you okay?
No. Thank you for asking.
We couldn't get a warrant.
Last year, we arranged for Lee to get help from a social worker. He couldn't talk about a former patient, so I just asked him straight out if he thought Lee was capable of killing people.
Because of patient confidentiality.
The man said yes. He's going to school in Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa, where is he living?
In his trailer.
Wouldn't have to go through the Vallejo DA.
If we find something, great. If not, we get his prints and handwriting samples from both hands.
I don't know what do you think they're gonna have something that like debunks this though?
I don't know. It's been years.
Yeah. The first one was what, 60.
But he hasn't. It's been a long time since he killed or wrote letters, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
That's. What animal is that?
I don't know. A squirrel?
Seems
in a cage?
Normal.
Neighbor said he tore out of here about half hour ago. We're not leaving till he comes back.
Oh.
We'll have those checked for blood. And a pair of black gloves, men's 7, just like the ones we found in the cab.
2 guns. Both 22s, 1 automatic.
This is him, right?
I don't know.
Remember us?
No.
And the handwriting?
Ballistics, no match. Prints, no match. He's not your guy.
He is a guy, though, right?
Like,
he is a guy.
What if are they looking at past writing examples or they get him to write right then and there? Because I would change my writing.
Right. They must.
I can't tell if I wanted it to be Alan so bad because I actually thought it was him or I just wanted all this to be over.
Spend some time with your wife and the kids. See a movie.
Will you pay me $100,000? If you agree, say so tomorrow morning.
What's this? A movie? This is the movie you chose to see?
$100,000.
Where are all these people here?
I don't know. Yes! I've been wanting them to talk.
Me too. This is maybe the aha moment, the game he's gonna bring up.
I'm Robert Graysmith. I work at the Chronicle with Paul Avery.
He's so cute.
I know.
You're gonna catch him. Pal, you're already making movies about it.
Wait, no!
Go say more! Oh.
I'm done. I put in for a transfer.
Oh.
Where?
Look at it, fraud.
Good for you, Bill.
He's still...
Yeah.
The boys need to be tucked in, please, and the baby needs changing.
Where is he?
Is he Paul?
Oh, maybe Paul has just as much Zodiac stuff as he does.
Yeah.
Permission to come aboard.
Oh, Paul.
To your health. Mine. Mostly mine.
Okay. It wasn't the Zodiac that did this to him, right? He just had...
it was.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think he had some drug problems before.
Well,
and
he might have, but it really made him spiral, I think.
If you put all the information together, maybe you could jog something loose.
Do you know that more people die in the East Bay commute every 3 months than that idiot ever killed? It's 4 years ago now.
It was important.
If it was so important, what did you ever do? You hovered over my desk, you stole from wastebaskets.
I'm sorry I bothered you.
1977.
I've been doing research on the first cipher. Zodiac was military, so I went to every base library, and I got a list of every person who's ever checked out these books. That's when I found this.
Every book on ciphers was stolen from the Presidio Library.
And the Oakland Army Terminal Library.
Who are you again?
I'm a cartoonist.
I just want to help.
He likes puzzles, okay?
Yeah.
I certainly couldn't tell you to go see Ken Narlow in Napa.
Was that the other police officer in Napa? Mm-hmm.
Maybe he thought that I could do some good.
What are you, some kind of Boy Scout?
That's what they say. Kinda.
Actually, first class.
First class. Dib, dib, dop, dop, dop. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't think here.
This is an open police investigation.
He's yesterday's news, right? So what's the harm? Which one?
All of them. And there's more in the next room. You don't smoke, do you?
Once in high school.
It's not asking for a confession. That's a good writing, you know? They can just add in a little.
It just makes the character.
Yes, yes.
We should find the guy from the murder with Darlene or on July 4th. Mouth. He lived and then he skipped town, remember?
Mouth. Yeah, oh yeah, find him. Yeah. Totally.
And remember, Darlene seemed like she knew him. Like she was
yeah, there was something else going on with Darlene, right? Because it was all about she was like, is this your husband?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, and she saw the car and then avoided that place.
Yeah.
Darlene followed fearful George Waters. What did that say? Heavy breathing?
Heavy breathing?
Darlene Farron was being followed. She and her husband, they move into their new house, and one night they throw this painting party.
What's a painting party?
It's a party where people come and help you paint.
It's like a terrible party.
You went to a painting party
Somebody
once.
who's not wanted shows up. Darlene is terrified of it.
So you think that Darlene knew Zodiac?
Maybe Majot knows Zodiac.
Maybe, but Majot's gone.
Phone calls the night of Darlene's murder.
Yeah, Zodiac called the police.
There were 4 other calls. Just heavy breathing. Before anyone in the family knew that Darlene had been shot.
This was in the Vallejo files?
Yeah. So either Zodiac shoots a random couple, then he recognizes Darlene.
Or Darlene was shot on purpose.
Either way, Zodiac had to have known Darlene. So he can't find Majot, so maybe I can find Darlene's sister. Maybe she can tell me who the man is.
I tried that. I've got to go. She's very cute. It's interesting that you should mention Zodiac calling people at home. He did that in San Francisco.
Who did he call?
I can't tell you. That's privileged information. But maybe Melvin Belli could.
I'm writing a book about the Zodiac.
I remember that. I spoke to him.
You mean to Mr. Belli about the case?
To the Zodiac when he called. He said he had to kill because it was his birthday.
When was this?
Mr. Belli was away for Christmas. He said, I have to kill. Today is my birthday. And then he hangs up.
You know what day that was?
Said it was his birthday.
Well, you have to confirm that now, wouldn't you? Well, if my partner did talk to someone from Justice, then they would have had to put that in a report. That's standard procedure. Mel Nikolai.
Thank you.
But why can't Koski just follow up on this?
I don't know. Maybe, the 200 other murders in San Francisco?
Off the record, Bill Armstrong checked this out. We took this very seriously. Handwriting, fingerprints, that's what this whole thing's about. Stick to the evidence.
Oh. I don't want him to lie to her about it.
Either.
Who's Sherwood Morrill?
He's a handwriting expert.
He said he can meet you tomorrow morning at 7.
Oh, great.
So you're taking off work?
Just an hour. Hello?
Robert Gray Smith mentioned in the paper today.
Yeah?
I can tell you who the Zodiac is.
Who's this?
He recorded his murders on film. I tried to tell the police, but they wouldn't follow through on it. There's a man you need to find. His name is Bob Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn Vaughn does not know his friend is a killer and he's storing some film canisters. Zodiac's name is Rick Marshall.
What?
Is there any way someone could beat a handwriting test?
No.
I could.
Yeah.
About a month ago, a man showed up on my doorstep, very distraught. He said he knew who the Zodiac was. Gave me a name. Rick somebody?
Rick Marshall?
Yeah. I never cleared a Rick Marshall.
But do you think the guy calling is also playing a game? Because he's like, you have enough to go off of.
Hello? Hello, who is this?
Oh my goodness.
You just named my favorite suspect in the whole case. A couple years back, I was trying to get Marshall's prints. I handed him a photo. He's about to give it back, and he stops, and he says, my goodness, I got fingerprints all over this. SFPD saw a handwritten sign in the window of his house. Decided it looked nothing like the Z letters. They just moved on.
Could have been someone else.
Rick Marshall was a Navy man. He
Army.
received code training.
Well, then how do I get copies of Rick Marshall's handwriting?
Get creative. What about the guy who came to see you, the one who called?
Wallace Penny?
Yeah, did he leave a number? I need a sample of Rick Marshall's handwriting.
I told you, Vaughn.
Mr. Penny, Rick Marshall is the Zodiac. I need a sample of his handwriting.
Rick used to draw movie posters for the theater Vaughn worked at.
I'll need to see more samples. Oh, no, it's as close as I've ever seen.
April 25th, 1978.
Came in this morning and you need to see it right now.
See what?
His Zodiac letter, and it mentions you.
All adjusted. Now.
My hands are sweaty.
Oh my gosh, it like brought him back out. I feel like.
Yeah.
Tell Herb Kane I am here. I have always been here. I'm now in control of all things.
These guys are from Internal Affairs.
Internal Affairs.
Yeah, like he's in trouble.
Yeah.
He thinks not only is this new letter a forgery, but it was written by the very man trusted to hunt down this killer, David Toski. He believes Toski wrote the letter to drum up publicity for himself.
And I'm sure that this will all blow over.
They kicked him out of homicide.
May I talk to him?
No one in my... Dave, we've been running handwriting samples. Who's we? Sherwood and I.
Sherwood, who was fired from question documents? I'm saying stop calling my house.
Ran them on Rick Marshall.
No, Robert.
No, I know you don't
I wanted this to be starting coming together. I know.
I'm saying Zodiac was my job. It's not yours.
He's still out there, Dave.
No, Robert, I am through with this. I am through with you.
Shoot. This is not good.
I know.
How come you and Mom don't sleep in the same bed anymore?
Hello?
Mr. Graysmith, Ken Norwood from Napa.
I called you because we've been cross-referencing lunar cycles with the Zodiac's timeline.
Who's working with you on this?
Some colleagues.
Dad,
What is it?
what's this?
Every federal agency has taken a crack at decoding it, but today, where those agencies had failed, a cartoonist has succeeded.
Hey, we found Linda. She's in jail. Isn't that great?
How'd you do it?
She'll be able to identify Rick What are you talking about?
You went on TV. Who's been calling our house in the middle of the night at least once a week?
Nobody.
What's it gonna take for you
yikes.
to be done with this?
I can't talk about this.
And when is it gonna be finished?
Be serious.
I am serious.
Me too.
I need to look him in the eye, and I need to know that it's him.
Is that more important than your family's safety?
Of course not.
Why do you need to do this?
Because nobody else will. Are you done? Can I go?
I don't even know what he's chasing anymore. Who's Linda? The sister?
Darlene's sister, I think.
Oh, she's in jail.
Mr. Vaughn? Mr. Graysmith? There's a coffee shop right on the corner.
Why don't we just go to my home?
No.
You can follow me.
Oh.
Mr. Vaughn is the theater guy?
I think so.
Remember he said he's storing videotapes or something?
Very nice house. Oh, thank you. This way, please.
You nervous?
Yeah.
Me too.
I wanted to ask you about a film that the Avenue may have played while you were the organist there. The Most Dangerous Game.
It's a classic.
Do you remember the Zodiac?
This is about Rick Marshall, isn't it? I have no occasion to correspond with him these days.
There is a connection between one of the Zodiac attacks and that film.
You mean the symbol? Hold on.
Oh no, please don't go get a gun. Okay.
The first time I saw it in the papers, I thought about that.
We got a tip that Rick left a film canister here that he told you never to open.
Yes.
Did you open it?
No. Rick took it back in 1972.
The poster that Rick drew, the handwriting is the closest that we have ever come to a match.
Mr. Graysmith, I do the posters myself. It's my handwriting.
I won't take any more of your time.
Why don't I just go and find out when we played that film? They're just down in the basement.
Not many people have basements in California.
I do.
Get out of that freaking house.
Don't go.
Don't go. Oh my sweet mercy.
Wait, go with your gut. You know not to go down there.
What are you doing?
Why do they always do this in scary movies? I don't know.
Most Dangerous Game ran in May '69, 9 weeks before the first Zodiac letter. Do you think he saw the film in our theater and was inspired?
What's happening?
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house?
Would you like to go upstairs and check?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks for everything.
Don't turn your back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm so scared. Me too. Oh my gosh.
Night, Mr. Graysmith.
Don't go home.
We have
Don't
to
go
move.
home.
We have
Don't
to
go
move.
home.
Guys?
No. No.
Did she leave him?
I don't know.
What does it say? Took the kids to mom's. Don't call.
You've got 5 minutes.
That's what you're thinking about?
He's obsessed.
He's obsessed.
Darlene always had a lot of boys around, even though she was married. This one guy was weird, though. She once told me he'd killed somebody.
Was he into movies? Was he a movie buff?
I can tell you that he was not into people. This guy showed up in a suit, sat in a chair all by himself, and Darlene told me to stay away from him. A couple weeks later, she was dead.
Do you remember his name?
I mean, it was short, like a nickname.
Rick?
No, I don't think so.
Think hard.
I am thinking hard.
It was Rick.
Oh no.
Just say it.
It wasn't Rick. It was Lee.
Lee?
Lee was the first guy
Lee
that thought it was.
Arthur.
Yeah. No, Lee, yeah.
Officer!
Oh, he looks like a crazy person.
I know.
Just give me 5 minutes. I know exactly where it is.
Oh.
Oh, everyone's like,
Linda states that some of Darlene's closest friends are Lee, who used to bring Darlene presents from Tijuana.
So what?
He knew her. Linda said Lee. This is Lee. Dave Tosky.
Agrees with me. Our investigation into the subject is over.
No.
This is sad.
yeah.
Tosky said the Rick Marshalls in this world will
You
run you
won!
I tried to send you these.
Oh no.
I'm not a cartoonist anymore.
I heard.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
Oh my gosh.
The kids miss you.
Can't have them see me like this.
Neither can I. Finish this.
You probably divorce papers, right?
Yeah.
No. Lee. Oh my gosh, is he at Dave Tosky's house?
But what does this mean?
Dave!
Oh my gosh.
He is gone insane.
You made a mistake!
Get away from the window.
The birthday was the one time that he was weak. The one time that he gave something away.
Robert, I am calling the police.
It's Arthur Lee Allen!
December 69. I need to kill. Today's my birthday. It was his birthday.
The rest of January 1975 for molestation. He sent me that when he got out.
Dear Dave, if I can ever be of any help to you, just let me know. And it's typewritten. And he knew Darlene.
Knew Darlene. He called her house.
You have him seen with the ciphers, the military boot prints, the same size shoes and gloves, the misspellings of Christmas, the bloody knife.
All circumstantial.
That Lee cleaned out his trailer on Friday after work. So he's cleaning out his trailer. He's moving it to a different county 48 hours after you interviewed him.
It's him. I'm with him.
Me too.
Then in 74, he feels comfortable again because everybody's moved off Alan as a suspect. 3 new letters from Zodiac.
But then the letters stop.
What happens to Alan?
He's arrested. January 1975. They send him to a Atascadero. We don't get another letter from Zodiac.
When is he released?
August 77.
Alan gets out, he types you an apology, and then what?
Calls you
First new
out
Zodiac letter in 4 years.
and calls Tosky out.
How can you be sure that Lee Allen is a lead from this file?
This is a case that's covered both Northern and Southern California.
I'm like shaking.
I know. I want this
Darlene
like.
Farron
I want it to
worked
work
at the
so-
Vallejo House of Pancakes on the corner of Tennessee and Carroll. Arthur Lee Allen lived in his mother's basement on Fresno Street, door to door.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not asking you as a cop.
But I am a cop. I can't prove this.
Just because you can't prove it doesn't mean it's not true.
Finish the book.
Has he actually been writing a book?
I don't know. Does he work here?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Do you think he knows his face?
All he wanted to do was look him in the eye. He saw the driver's license.
No, does he know him though?
Oh, yes. All I want to do is look him in the eyes and
Know that it was him. Ontario, Canada?
Yeah.
7.5 years later.
Zodiac.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Mr.
Mouth.
I'm going to show you a group of photographs. Now, the person that shot you may or may not be among these photographs. Take your time. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being positive, how sure are you?
At least an 8. I'm very sure that's the man who shot me.
Following Mike Rickle's identification of Arthur Lee Allen, authorities scheduled a meeting to discuss charging him with murders. Allen suffered a fatal heart attack before this meeting could take place. Challenge partial DNA profile that did not match Allen was developed from a 33-year-old Zodiac investigators and discovered Lee Allen is still the prime and only suspect.
It was Allen.
It was Allen.
It was Allen.
Inspector David Toski retired from the police force in 1989. He was cleared of all charges that he wrote the 1978 Zodiac later. Paul Avery passed away on December 10th of pulmonary emphysema. He was 66. His ashes were scattered by his friends. Robert Graysmith lives in San Francisco and enjoys a healthy relationship with his children. He claims that he's not received a single anonymous call since Allen's death.
So the whole thing's true. Like, not just the Zodiac killer, but like that Robert Graysmith was obsessed with the case and like
he wrote
pretty
the book.
much solved it. Yeah.
I'm like,
whoa.
I'm like shaky and like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like just like almost like a little bit of adrenaline.
Yes, totally. And it was a long movie.
It was long.
And I'd only felt that way because I was like, we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure this out.
And I'm like, how many parts, how many like re-investigations can it happen? How many can we get like shut down and then start a whole new one? And
it's weird because on one hand, I'm like, Graysmith, you've let this control you. Like, you've wrecked your marriage.
Like, this is more than a hobby. It's literally
But on
taking
the
over
other
your
hand,
life.
he's right. Nobody else was gonna do it.
Yeah.
And he did do it.
He did do it.
Except that DNA thing they said in the thing, but I also refuse to.
Yeah, there's a lot of false things there. Not false, but like.
Yeah, not every, like the.
It wasn't perfectly lined up, and I think that's how.
Well, he cleaned out his trailer. That's
yeah,
how
the
he,
Zodiac like did a few things
Right.
to throw off the trace.
I love investigative thrillers.
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, it was too much for me. Like seeing the killing, it was too much for me, and that will haunt me a little bit. Even the noises before I took out my headphones in the beginning, and that's not okay. But then the rest of it, the investigative part,
right?
I liked.
Yeah, and what a cast! I feel sad
What
for
a cast.
Robert Downey Jr.
I know. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is loaded and enjoying great life, but his character
I feel bad for
really,
whatever
yeah,
his name
struggled.
is. Yeah.
Paul Avery.
Paul Avery.
Yeah. Remember when he wrote a letter to the police force being like, I should be put in charge of this case. Although, that's what Robert Graysmith did just on his own, and
Seriously.
Well, folks.
Okay, this movie came out, I think, like a while ago, and I'm just wondering if there's been any more
like development.
I
mean, they say the case was closed, right? And they like
Right.
So
No, they said it was still open.
Well, it's still
in
open,
some
but they like
counties.
said like, hey, we're not working on it anymore.
Right, but you know how you hear like sometimes, you know, they didn't have DNA testing 30 years ago, and so now they're finding things out from old cases that they couldn't. I don't know. I'm just
But if
gonna
he
look it up.
died before the interview.
True. And what a thing. He died before the interview and nothing has ever come since. Or that guy was sick though. I hate how in the letters and stuff he came off like, I'm so much more clever than you. Like,
I will die and bring slaves in paradise.
Yeah.
Like,
So sick. So sick. And Jake Gyllenhaal is a really incredible actor.
yeah, because that's such a different role than I've ever seen him play. And
Because he
did
usually
really
comes off as very a confident guy. Like, yeah, but I think he's wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyways, I thought they all did
Yeah, it
good.
was a
I
great
thought
cast.
the script and the writing was very well done, and the way they told the story, and it kept me on edge the whole time, just needing to know what happened next.
More than a little on the edge, and I would have liked to at some points. Okay.
I think I'm taking her name off of some of the schedule in October. Okay, thank you so much for watching along with us.
Yes.
Tell us if you were consumed by this case, if you remember any of it,
Yeah.
if you read that book, and
that's
what you thought of the movie. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
Bye,
We'll see you
team.
next movie.